What's up, listeners? This is your blur with attitude, CT Brown, co-host of the Three Not So Wise Men Talking Wrestling podcast, where you can find us every week on Spotify, iHeartRadio, YouTube, and almost everywhere you can listen to podcasts. But today, it's a GOB along with a Late Bloomers production where we go and interviews not only some well-known, but also some not so well-known wrestlers, and maybe the occasional fan. So welcome, everybody, to the Pulse of the Ring. Today, everybody, we are in Sanford, Florida at Pro Wrestling Action Presents Renegades of the Ring. Now, I see some people who I used to train with during the time that I was a professional wrestler. So, yeah, let's just go ahead and just start to go and talk to people. So come on, come with me. Let's go. What's up, family? I am here with...
This is Andrew Roberts, formerly known as Ace Andrews, one of the greatest up-and-coming pro wrestlers back in 2015 and 16. Now, professional fan.
He is a professional fan, one half of the legendary tag team, the Dreamboats. How have you been, sir?
You know, been hanging out, been hanging in there. Been excited to watch some pro wrestling, some live independent pro wrestling. It's been great.
So, seeing that you used to be a professional wrestler, what are some of the best things about coming to indie events like these?
You know, just the atmosphere, being able to come in community. Honestly, I've met some close friends around here that have that I wouldn't have known. Whether, you know, coming here to meet them is the only time that I met them. So it's cool to meet people in the community that are into wrestling, and then also too just to support local independent wrestling is pretty cool to me because I used to be in independent wrestling. So it's pretty cool to come out and watch it and enjoy it.
So were you looking forward to watching today at the Pro Wrestling Action Presents Renegades in the Ring? Sorry, I'm messing this all up. But who were you looking forward to seeing, and what was the best match in your eyes?
So there was a couple people I was looking forward to see. I was looking forward to see the Gun Club, of course. They were on the poster, not the poster, but they were on the promotion. You know, I always get excited to see Jake Tucker. He's a great performer. And then also too, D3, Kakoa, some good professional wrestlers too. There's some that weren't on the card too. Stacey Alexander, I know, is a good wrestler. And there's a couple other that I come out to watch that I like a lot. My favorite match tonight was probably the semi-main event with the Gun Club versus Cameron. I believe his name is Stewart, and I forget the Preacher Man. Oh, Preacher Man. There was a good semi-main event, got everybody hyped up, myself included, and that was a match of the night in my opinion.
Okay, so do you have anything else you would like to tell any type of up-and-coming wrestler who would want to pursue this?
Just go ahead and take the leap to do it. You know, that's the first step is to take that leap. Life comes with a lot of choices, so you could either choose to do or choose to not to do. So go ahead and choose to do.
All right, I appreciate you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, I am here with a man I've known for many years, almost 5. Is that considered many?
Yeah, about five.
Yeah. Ray Xion and his constituent. What is you are the king, the Spades?
The big boss of the House of Spades, Tiberius Wolfe.
I knew it was a house of something. House of Spades. How are you guys doing today?
Pretty good. But let's be real. First of all, let's get it right. It's the Ray Xion, the Champagne Don, the king of the House of Spades. Wrong with my boy Tiberius Wolfe, the big boss of the house. So, how are you doing today?
I am doing fantastic. Just here at Pro Wrestling Action Renegades in the Ring. Did you guys enjoy the show, or did you watch the show? Were you looking at competitors to go up against? What were you doing here today?
I mean, competitors. Competitors. Besides the Cowboys, who weren't on the show, were they?
No, but didn't they win yesterday against the Eagles and destroyed them like 51-0 or 20-something?
Ooh, I want to say it was like, a plus 25? A good old plus 25?
Yeah, the Eagles are trash, just like my Lions. Cool.
I think on PPR I got about 172 off of them.
Look, I tried to gamble, and I knew at the moment that I was going to try that I shouldn't. So, I have a question for you guys. You usually have your third compatriot with you. but he's not here at the moment. So I'm going to ask both of you. What are some of your 2022 goals for wrestling this year?
2022 goals, more like a 2022 hit list. Because let's be real, we new to the game, and we got a whole lot of teams we got to take out. You know, like the Rapture, Sexy Angels. Who else you want to put on there? The Midnight Tribe. What else?
Even Killmeister and his boy, the Beast. Those big boys.
Beast and Ozzy?
Yeah.
What it is? Mosh Pit?
Something like that.
Mosh Monsters? Something like
Dirty
that? Yeah.
Monsters? I don't know.
We can take them out.
Yeah.
Who else?
I'm trying to think. Culture.
Culture. Yeah, that's another tag team we take out. But yeah, right now we got a nice little hit list that we're going to try to cover up. That's really the goals more than anything in 2022. I mean, the goal can come, but first thing is, you know, that good old hit list.
Okay, and another question. What, made you guys realize, all right, it's time for me to really knuckle down and pursue this wrestling thing?
What made me realize that it was time to knuckle down and do it, honestly, back in the day when I first started, I was doing MMA. Had about 2 MMA fights and realized, oh, crap.
You don't want to get hit for real?
Nah, getting hit for real wasn't even the issue. It was the payout. I was getting paid more to do wrestling than to do MMA. So, yeah, that can convince you real quick to, you know, get hit a little bit less and earn a whole lot more money.
For me, I felt like hurting people. Quite honestly. Got tired of being overlooked, said, hey, why not? Let's hurt people for money and get paid well.
There's less rules now.
Yeah.
There's less rules in MMA. You know, I can actually use the cage.
Yeah. And the turnbuckle and the chairs and everything else.
Heck, I could use the ring girl if I felt like it.
Yeah. Okay. Lawn darter.
So what are some up-and-coming shows that you guys will be on?
Well, next week, I got Uptown Andy Brown one-on-one at Division. Ooh. That'll be nice and fun.
And where is that at?
It's going to be at LeBron's Sporting Complex in Orlando. And it's going to be me versus Andy one-on-one for the first time. And let's just say it's going to be a fight.
But yeah, boy, D-Pro 7, we got that. We also got Outlaw up in Umatilla. So, you know, we got a little something on our plate next week. Y'all make sure to come and check us out.
So what are some social media handles if people want to get a hold of you, if people want to book you?
My Instagram is the Big Boss Tiberius Wolfe on Instagram. That's how to book me as well as get me on shows or anything such as, or contact the House of Spades because you're a fan.
Yo, you know how it is. You know how I get at your boy. The Tiger Knee on all social media platforms. Also, The Tiger Cannon for the exclusive House of Spades mentions, memorabilia, merch, and anything else, you know, House of Spades. Because the house always wins.
All right. Thank you, guys. House of Spades. It's your boy CT, and I'm out. What's up, fam? I am here with the
Reverend Tyler Uriah and the only Cameron Stewart.
And you guys were a tag team tonight. I don't know why my match thing's going up. And what was your tag team name again? Sorry.
Did we have a name? We didn't have a name. We really just relied on the power of the word tonight. Absolutely. To help us.
Party or something like that? Oh, absolutely.
Sure. Yeah,
It was the biggest Sunday service of all time.
So you guys both faced the Gun Club today. How was wrestling them, and what experiences will you take out of your match tonight?
It's an awesome experience, and I think tonight is to how to reverse out of the famouser. All right, next time I'm gonna slip out of that and fucking super kick him.
Can't you just push him forward?
Yeah, push him forward. You know, maybe roll him up. You know, to get the 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, like he said, I think it's a great learning experience. You know, to wrestle two guys that are on TV all the time, especially for us. You know, we haven't been doing it for too terribly long, so to get to wrestle two guys like that, you know, you learn a lot from stuff like that.
And what are some of you guys' 2022 goals in wrestling?
I think just like my partner here, to just get more exposure. You know, he's been working AEW Dark a lot. I'd like to be on that as well. You know, that's probably my biggest goal, just to get more exposure.
Definitely keep going back to AEW, do my thing, and hopefully win some gold in some of the promotions here in Florida, if not beyond, out of state, anywhere. So
And if people want to get a hold of you, how can they get a hold of you?
You can find me on all my social medias are the Cam Stewart, and that's where you can find me.
Yeah, I'm mainly on Instagram at the Tyler Uriah. Everything else really coming soon. Twitter. I think I'm on Facebook too, Tyler Uriah. So yeah, that's where you can find me. We're gonna be on the next one, I think. The next Pro Wrestling
Action. March 13th, I think. Yeah. If not that, we got WXW on the 29th of this month. So yeah.
Sweet. I appreciate you guys.
Thank you, man. Thank you very much. Yeah. What was your name again? CT.
Yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, we have one of Detroit's worst. I'm just kidding. Detroit's Barbie, Marina Tucker. Just kidding. Look, our team is horrible. You're a Lions fan, right?
I don't represent the team. I represent myself.
Oh, I'm sorry. She's giving me the I'm going to kill you eyes. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Did you see that win?
Yeah, I saw you pull her tights.
I think you need better eyesight because I didn't do anything. I won.
I mean, I am supposed to be wearing glasses, but I mean...
Do you need mine? You can borrow mine.
I don't know. How blind are you?
Clearly not as blind as you.
Potentially. So how have you been? I've seen you on, AEW and NXT. How are you? Because, we've been knowing each other for like 6 years now.
That's all right. I know we've known each other for a while. I know. But I'm doing good. Hustling, winning, getting around.
I mean, you are the current and longest reigning WXW women's champion, right?
Well, I'm not current, but I am the longest.
Okay, so Cage Match needs to go ahead and update their stuff because I was doing my Googles and stuff, and
You can't trust the Googles.
So are you still the CCW Women's Champion?
Well, I just lost it to Kai Lynn. She stole it last night. But I was the longest reigning CCW Women's Champion, and it's not over. That was a fluke.
Oh, so she's coming back for her title. Let it be known.
Yeah, this isn't the end.
So I have a question also. In 2022, what are some of your goals in wrestling?
My goals are to travel and go to Europe. I want to go to the UK, Germany, learn from some of the best, the heavy hitters, the people who take it super serious. So I can take it even more serious.
Well, I'm going to kind of lighten it up a little bit with this question. So I saw in a recent interview that you're a fan of Sting. With appearing on Dark, have you gotten to meet him? And did you cry if you did? Because you said in the interview that you would cry.
So I didn't cry, but there was a big smile on my face. I did not bother him, but I saw him from afar, and it did make my day. /life.
So which Sting is your favorite? Blonde Sting, Crow Sting, or NWO Sting?
Crow Sting number 1, NWO number 2, Surfer Sting number 3.
I mean, I kind of have that in the same order, but I have NWO Sting because I'm a Wolfpack guy.
Yep. If the New World Order actually takes over in our everyday life, I'm already in the Wolfpack.
It better be red. And I have one more question for you, and I'm going to find it because I wrote down so much stuff. Look, I am trying to be an expert, okay? I was practicing in the mirror. My girlfriend told me I was doing horribly, but to keep trying and do my best and not to quit my day job, which I didn't. But, let's see. Oh, actually, you pick a question.
I pick a question.
Yeah.
I have to do your day job too?
Yeah, come on now.
What are your outside interests?
Yes.
My dog, and being fabulous, and the gym, and iced coffee.
What kind of iced coffee? What kind of iced coffee?
Sugar-free vanilla.
Almond milk?
Yeah.
Light ice?
Yes. Actually, no. A lot of ice.
What?
Yeah.
A lot of ice? Okay.
Colder.
Listen, I'm gonna teach you about ice, okay? Ice is water.
It is?
Yes.
No shit.
Yes, it's frozen water. And you know what happens when you put ice in drinks?
It gets watery.
That too. And it takes away from all the
You gotta
liquid.
drink it really fast.
No, it takes away from all the liquid. So you're getting this much liquid and this much ice. You need to have zero ice.
I like it cold, like my soul.
I mean, you are from Detroit, so that makes sense. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Oh, and are you going to give Alondria the Lion a rematch at the next show?
Well, I beat her, so there's no reason to have a rematch.
But you cheated.
What?
Okay, this is done. Bye. So we are currently standing right next to the doctor, Eric Christopher. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm doing good. You going to pay me for this interview?
I will with Cash App and my love. But how much is the rate?
Not enough, that's for sure.
Okay, so I better make this quick. 15 minutes free, right?
No.
Okay, 5 minutes free. 2 minutes. All right, here we go. Your constituent, your monster, Agony, came into the ring and defeated Simon Says in an amazing match. Where did you find this monstrous entity that you call Agony?
See, Agony's actually been my patient for a long time now. He's a former Marine. He's got a lot going on in his head. So he came to me for a little bit of help. I think we've been successful so far, and, that's what we do.
What are some of your goals for Agony, and what are some of Agony's goals for 2022? And how are both of you together going to make both of those goals come into fruition?
I need to be honest with you. I think Agony's only goal in life is to hurt people. He wants nothing more than destruction. And quite frankly, Agony. For me, I want a little bit of championship gold on my mantle at home. And I think Agony's my path to do that. So I think together, with my smarts, his strength, we can conquer the world.
Nice. Does Agony have any upcoming shows that he'll be appearing on and showing pure nightmarish Agony? Wait, no, what is his moniker? Sorry.
The Maker of Nightmares.
The Maker of Nightmares. I apologize for not knowing ahead of time. But are there any shows which he'll be on?
Yeah, we travel across the state of Florida. If Pro Wrestling Action's smart, they'll keep bringing us back. And we work for Coastal Championship Wrestling quite often. Very soon, we're going to get that CCW championship. And once Pro Wrestling Action smartens up and gets their own title, I'm sure we'll get that one too. But other than that, you can really find us anywhere.
And what are some social media ways to get a hold of either you or Agony if any promotion wants to release Agony within their promotion? Sir, how are you doing today, Mr. Sir? Mr. Agony, sir? Mr. Bringer of Nightmares?
You want to know your social medias?
We want to know how to get you to bring Agony within all of wrestling.
See, Agony doesn't talk very often, so you got to make sure that when you do ask him a question, it's slightly intelligent. Now, for me, you can find me on all major social medias at the Dr. Eric. Agony, it's either Agony awaits you or Agony's going to kill you, something of that nature. He doesn't really post very often because I don't think he really knows how to work a computer. But we're working on it. We're getting there.
Okay. And just one more question, and I'll be out of your hair. What are some of Agony's outside interests, and what are some of your outside interests?
For Agony, death. He loves it. Just before this interview, you mentioned the passing of the late, great Bob Saget. And he said, what a great year. I think that's a pretty prime example of where he's at.
He did say that.
For me...
He also said that to Betty White as well.
He did. And, maybe I disagree with him a little bit on Betty White. Rest her soul, She almost made it to 100, but not quite. For me, I just work, man. I love to work. I love to help people reach their full potential. That's my job as a psychiatrist. And, Agony's my main goal right now, and every day I work towards that, so.
All right, I appreciate you, Dr. Eric Christopher. Yes, and I'm going to go before Agony comes back and tries to kill me. And there you have it, everyone. Just want to thank all the wrestlers who took the time out of their day to come chat with me. Their social media handles will be in the description below. And if you'd like to come to one of the shows, make sure to follow Pro Wrestling Action on all their social media handles as well, so you can be up to date on all their next shows and their performers. That being said, don't forget to turn on your notifications so you'll know when we, the Three Not So Wise Men podcast, drops. We drop every week talking everything wrestling from AEW, WWE to Impact Wrestling to even indie news. I'm the lovely Blurred with Attitude, and thank you for feeling the pulse of the ring.